Hi and welcome to this edition of Out of the Box. My name's Paul. Today we're going to have a look at what's in this box. This is the new Ubiquiti Flex-xg, so the usw-flex-xg. If you've seen that before, if you looked at the usw-flex, it's a small 5-port switch that's powered by PoE. Great way to extend a small switching ability out to the end of an Ethernet cable. This has that same thing in mind, but it's going to give you 4 10 gig Ethernet ports. So I'm going to show you what you're going to get in the box. You're going to get the switch itself, which we'll have a look at in a moment. You are going to get a tiny little get started guide there with the QR code for you. You are going to get a USB-C power pack. So that's here. You can see it's got the Mickey Mouse connector on that end. We've got USB-C up on this end. This obviously is a Australian power cable because that's where I am. So we've got Australian connector at this side, and again our Mickey Mouse or a Cloverleaf connector at this end. All right, so the switch. Talk about a couple of other things here. It can be wall mounted. There's a bracket that you get with it. You get a plate here that shows you where to screw the holes or drill the holes, and a little level at the top. All right, and you do get a packet of lugs and screws to allow you to mount that on the wall. So let me show you that. On the back of the unit here, we have these 2 holes. The idea being our plate is mounted on the wall. Clip this into place. Hopefully I can just do this without dropping it. There we go. And we've got our device connected onto the wall. So like I said, this can be PoE powered. I'll show you first on the back. This is our USB-C connector. It's a solid, it feels like one big chunk of heatsink with a plastic wrap around the outside. It is a solid, heavy device. The idea is that this could be extended out from your network using a PoE++ cable or power from a remote switch. Now the only thing I'm just going to guide you through, let's have a little look to try and place these together. Starting on this side here, we've got a status indicator. Then we have a 1 gig PoE in port. So the idea is this switch could be extended out from another switch and be powered by that other switch. But unfortunately, the uplink here is only going to be 1 gig. So if you've got a bunch of devices that need to work together, maybe you've got a NAS and a few other high definition cameras, then this is probably a great idea. They could be connected on the end here and you only need 1 gig a second to run back. So your uplink, if you want to use PoE power, is only going to be 1 gig. Then we're going to follow that on here by your 4 10 gig Ethernet ports and a small reset hole over this side. Like I said, you've got the brackets at the back, holes here for mounting it on the wall, and your USB-C on the back. All right, so it is a small 10 gig switch, 4 ports of 10 gig Ethernet here, and 1 uplink. Obviously, if you're going to power this by USB-C, then you're going to use this as a small desktop switch probably, and just make use of the Ethernet ports there that's going to give you a 10 gig. Hopefully that's been useful. Do head on over to our YouTube channel. We've got loads more box openings on wireless networking and firewall devices. We've got what do I need to run a unified network? What do I need to run Unified Protect? What's PoE? All of those type of things. So do subscribe. You'll find those really useful. And hopefully this has been a useful one as well. This is the new Ubiquiti usw-flex-xg, 4 ports of 10 gig Ethernet, 1 gig uplink here that can also power the device here using PoE++. So hopefully that's been useful. My name's Paul.